Hello, class. I guess you maybe noticed my background has changed. I'm no longer with my father, I'm now with my little sister. And since I made the videos on my dad's porch, I figured I should make it on my sister's porch now. So I'm in Chicago, if you're wondering where I'm at. But anyways, this is this week's article that I've chosen. It's deals with in more around the California neck of the woods at Stanford. Although I must say I went to Berkeley, so it's here I am, giving a Stanford. We were rivals, if you don't know. Giving a talk about the wonderful things that are going on Stanford. But it's interesting. And Stanford is an amazing school. It's I'm just being silly. So it has to do with an X-ray laser. So SLAC, which is Stanford Linear Accelerator. That's SLAC, and that this is not a linear accelerator. It's an X-ray laser. So they're trying newer technology, and some of the things to understand. Although it just talks about the overview and some of the struggles that they have, and so this is they haven't quite developed this technology yet. And the application is going to be chemical research, of course. To give you some context, so vibration. So like if you have like a carbon dioxide what kind of carbon dioxide molecule? So carbon, oxygen. These things vibrate, so they can have vibration modes, and these actions. Those vibrations, single vibrations, are on the order of 100 femtoseconds. So 10 to the minus 14 seconds. So femto is minus 15. And it's funny, they talk about two long pulses that are tens of picoseconds long. That's 10 to the minus 11. So the synchrotron radiation is not working as well for studying things like molecular motion and vibrations. So you're going to need to go down to the femtosecond range for that. The tens of picosecond range, you can have 1,000 actions in the length of the I almost said light. It's not a laser. It's X-rays. X-rays are not light. So the radiation pulse from a synchrotron is going to be around 1,000 times ish the molecular events. So what they're going to use this to study certain chemical reactions that happen, and can watch how as they progress. And that's one of the applications, and that's the one that spoke to me the most. They talked about materials science a little bit, and with research and a new frontier, of course, we don't know what's going to happen. So we don't know what questions we'll have. Well, we have a pretty good idea, because we have lasers that are picosecond. So we'd probably end up starting off doing similar spectroscopy with lasers alongside the X-ray ones. So it'll be interesting to see how this evolves. So also, with all my emails, I always hope it finds you well, and to let me know if you are having any issues with your basic needs, academic issues, mental health, anxiety. If you're feeling desperate, please let me know, and I'll do what I can to help you out. And I know that it's an accelerated course, and we're getting near the end. So, and it's happening fast. So, and also with the discussion section, I haven't checked to see how many students have replied. I'm going to be a very easy grader on this, so don't stress. I got some students that are stressing out. They're writing me and stressing out. I'm this is just. It's one of the student learning outcomes of the class, so I have to include it in the materials. And this is, of course, a distance ed course, and so you have to find a way to design an experiment to measure something, and experimental design is part of it. So, and a very, very common one is enthalpy. So, and it's interesting. It's interesting to see this done when it's face to face. But for here, it's just to mimic the experience as much as we can. Even though I say mimic, I think my own personal opinion is that much of chemistry lab is outdated. So and we're just not ready in the education world yet to drop the physical requirement of a chemistry lab yet. So at least for general chemistry. So we're not there yet, and I am by far in the minority amongst my colleagues about the opinion of chemistry. And mind you, I think chemistry lab's a lot of fun. I just don't think a quarter of all college students need to learn how to handle glassware. So, but anyways, that's a different discussion. And sorry, I know I'm looking at the time. I've talked for over 5 minutes. I better stop now. But again, let me know what I can do to help, and I will communicate with you later. Aloha.